Hello, my name is Lindsay Greenwood, and this is a presentation for my POS 435 class titled Women in Politics. The title of my essay is Underreporting Leads to Underrepresentation. In this essay, I attempt to analyze why female candidates receive less coverage, are criticized for their appearance more often, and aren't recognized for their leadership experience as often as their male counterparts. The main resource for this essay was The Changing Face of Representation by Kim Friedkin and Patrick Kinney. That book, The Changing Face of Representation, states female senators receive less coverage than their male colleagues. They are quoted less often, and they are less likely to be mentioned in the headlines than male senators. When female political leaders receive less media attention, it leads to less awareness for the causes that they represent. And often, women are considered to cover soft policies, which include education, consumer protection, healthcare, those types of policies, while hard policies are considered national defense, the economy, and foreign affairs, which are often typically considered male. This is one way that the media restricts female candidates by having them typically cover soft issues that aren't often featured in the news. In this essay, I also demonstrate how the media can be used differently, or how the media can work differently to help create more female representation and help banish gender stereotypes in political coverage. In The Changing Face of Representation, they also found that men receive more issue-oriented coverage, while women are more likely to be characterized by their sex, their families, and their personalities. Again, women just receive different coverage than their male counterparts. The media aids in gender stereotyping by dividing male and female leaders. In the book, Cracking the Highest Glass Ceiling by Rainbow Murray that we read in class, one of the examples was Ségolène Royal, a female politician who became the first viable female candidate with a chance of being elected for president of France in 2007. Royal was the target of gender stereotyping that often female candidates receive, and she was the target of media framing for her competence to govern a nation. Murray states in that book, women's attempts to strengthen their credentials may be hampered by the use of gender frames such as motherhood. All of these hurdles were present for Royal in 2007. As a left-wing feminine candidate, she struggled to establish credibility on issues beyond those of domestic and social policy. Women in leadership positions such as Royal are often scrutinized by the media for gender stereotypes such as motherhood, which males often aren't criticized for the fatherhood. Female politicians are also criticized for their appearance more often than male politicians. According to Friedkin and Kinney, news stories highlighting women's appearance, their roles as mothers, and other stereotypical traits are a commonplace in press treatment for female politicians. This double bind of coverage creates an image gap between male and female politicians. The media takes away from female political coverage by focusing on appearance and traits. Take this, for example, Hillary Clinton and her pantsuits. You don't see Obama being criticized for his choice of style or any other male candidates, really. When the media takes away from female candidates and they focus on appearance, what kind of message does that send society? That sends the message that society can judge a woman's worth on her appearance rather than her actions or what policies she is standing for. By focusing on appearance, the media is shifting from the importance of politics to the superficiality of looks. This sends the wrong message. The article, The Politics of Calling Women Ugly by Meredith Simmons states, focusing on the appearance of women in politics isn't a problem just because it's unfair or mean-spirited. Describing women as fat or ugly allows critics to dismiss female politicians or activists without engaging with their ideas. Male politicians do not receive the same treatment when they're judged by their clothing or appearance. And that just goes to show the difference of media coverage women receive. In the study in the Fredkin Kinney book, it analyzed U.S. senators, and women put more emphasis on their leadership roles and in their controlled communications, such as press releases. However, the study states female senators receive far less media attention focusing on their leadership positions compared to male senators. I think this is interesting that even though women put more focus on their leadership positions, they are still given less coverage than their male counterparts. If women were given the opportunity to be more visible in media, it would add a whole new perspective to politics. So the media can help propel women forward on the political level by increasing the coverage of female leaders. When female representatives aren't taken seriously in the media, they go unreported. Underreporting of women candidates is significant because candidates rely on media coverage in order to be considered viable. Lack visibility can kill a candidate's campaign, stated Murray. My advice for a successful campaign is as follows: this. Be visible, be knowledgeable, be impactful, meaning be visible to the media, be knowledgeable be a thought leader for the media, and to be impactful by setting an example for other women. This means that you should not be apologetic for the job that you have and that you should embrace your political career. And so in conclusion, my essay states, in order for media to help increase female representation in politics, media should banish gender stereotypes in political coverage and start propelling soft news forward. And that the media does impact a woman's chances of becoming a candidate. So thank you and have a good night.